All right, fellas, we are live. I want to welcome everyone to Men Need to Vent To. I want everybody to introduce themselves and let the audience know who you are, where you're from, what you represent. Except you big head, snake head motherfucker, you. But everybody else, introduce yourselves. Talk to me.
Be some good wholesome folks, and you just starting off with a filthy mouth.
Oh, my bad.
Jeez.
My virgin ears don't need to hear that, brother.
That's what happened when your grandmama don't raise you.
For
I ain't
real.
got no manners.
So let's start with T. Go ahead, T. Because you first on the.
Oh, okay, man. My name T, man. Represent Law, Mississippi. I live in Atlanta currently, just holding it down. Glad to see y'all this week, man. Another week we here, man. So hey, salute to the bro. Let's get it.
What it do, this
Oh,
boy Crowley, aka I be a king in this thing. We all are kings, my brothers, and queens, my sisters. Definitely like T said, we here another week. Surviving, maintaining, and trying to thrive. Much love.
Hey,
K-Law, y'all coming in from Dells on Mississippi. Chilling
T.
tonight. Ready to talk about some things.
Unlike you heathens, I am E from the illustrious town of Bolton, Mississippi. Yeah. I represent nothing but myself. Therefore, I am.
CJD here from Evans, Mississippi, representing the Sauce Bros.
Representing the who?
The
The Sauce
South
Bros.
Bros.
Got the Drip Bros, the Juice Bros, the Sauce Bros.
Well, I guess I'm part of that crunk era then.
You the Juice Bros.
And my name is Brandon, aka Swift, aka Dr. W. I am representing Lake Village, Arkansas. I'm currently in Houston, Texas, and we about to get this thing popping off because I want to hear you guys' opinions on what we got to talk about tonight because there's some interesting topics going on, and we need to get the man side. We don't really get the man side. We don't get the women's side. We don't really get the men side. So let's get into it.
hold on, Swift. Who is
Hey,
that?
K-Law, mute
Hey.
your phone, K-Law.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say somebody crackling, man.
I got it. I got it.
you got it.
All right.
So
We apologize, everybody.
this stimulus check coming, a lot of people ain't gonna get it because they're making some money. We got some people in relationships that's making some money. Some not making as much as their partner is. So, with that being said, does it really matter who make the most in a relationship, the man or the woman? Does it bring complications? Does it cause issues? Should the man be the breadwinner like our granddaddies and great granddaddies was, which brings other issues up to the forefront? But that's neither here nor there. But does it matter? Like who should be the breadwinner in a relationship in 2020?
I don't give a fuck who the breadwinner is. You make more money than me, bring that shit home. Shit.
Straight up.
Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Straight up.
Word came with the uppercut.
All that, listen, all that, it's an ego thing. I don't give a damn. I'm bring my due diligence to the table, but hell, you making more. Hell, I'm not finna stress over that shit. That means shit, I can chill a little bit while you grind. I can work on something else.
Hey, that's for real though, bro. Cause like my thing is shit. You making more money than me. Yeah, shit, that means you ain't in my pocket. I'm in yours. Man, shit, bitch. Let me get these J's, ho. Shit.
Telling your age, about some J's.
Listen, most women, they feel like if they are successful, that men are intimidated by them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What
I
do
want
y'all what
that.
do y'all think about that? Because I don't agree at all. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's some dudes feel like that. Like you got some country dudes that feel like that for real. Like some people from back home that they feel like their woman make more than them. That she emasculating them.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but it's some people that do feel like that.
I'm gonna say this. It started from the beginning. You know, I'll just go from piggying back from my experience. You need, like Corey said in the first episode that we did, definitely start with knowing whoever you with in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So if you all discuss the financial matter of who's bringing in more, you know what I'm saying? Or if you guys equally joined or equally yoked, or is she your helpmate how she's supposed to be? And on your side, or does she have your back? Or is she trying to be in the front and lead and be independent? And I am every woman. You know, it just all depends on, you know, what you're looking for and who you're with. So that to me, it boils down to what the man willing to accept and what the woman will is she willing to. I don't want to say play her role because a lot of that's offensive to women nowadays. But you know, just more so, just do how order is supposed to be. There's an order in this.
But you said something that was interesting. You said communicate and accepting roles and so on and so forth. So at what point in a relationship do you say, or do you tell your partner, hey, I make this much, how much do you make? And then y'all make a decision how to go from there. Like, Corey, you about to get married. So at what point did you and your wife, you don't have to put it all out there, or T, did
Damn.
y'all look at each other salary like, shit, we'll split these bills. You making this much. I'm
It
making this
depends.
much.
It ultimately depends on a woman. Like, that was a
Me
conversation.
too, because you about to be in that situation too, big.
That's a conversation we had early. Like, we had that conversation probably 3 months in. No comparison.
Hold on, say that one more time, Corey. When
About
did y'all
three
have that
months
conversation?
in. Had about 3 months in. I didn't really like tell her exactly what I was at because I was Mississippi and the money ain't right in Mississippi. So you gotta keep some stuff close to the vest until you can get to the point where you can trust who you with.
Mhm.
So you saying, hold on, I'm gonna interject. So you saying your pride kind of got in the way to be honest with her on what you was really, but so you kind of boosted it up or you downgraded it?
I wouldn't say it was a pride, it was more so a protection thing. Like, one thing about when you first start talking to somebody, you can't put all your cards on the table too early because, especially as a man, because you don't know. It's like, men who be vulnerable to the wrong person, you'll get stung. And
Facts.
that'll lead to you not wanting to be vulnerable with the next woman. And she can be the person you should be vulnerable with. So it's like that's more so a protection of your own personal shit that's going on.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say
Man,
pride because
who
What?
I still was on top of my shit. I had my business taken care of. I wasn't behind no bills. I made it do what it do. Like I grew up poor, so I still had to do more with less. So that shit that ain't nothing to me at this point.
Yeah.
So 3 months in, y'all had that conversation like, hey, we make this much. Let's, because I know you're a finance guy. Let's split these bills this way based off our salaries. Or like, how did y'all do that?
We ain't really had that split bill conversation until we moved in. So, at the point where we at now, like I make more, but she not far behind me.
Mhm.
So, but you have to do what's best for your household. But as far as us, we did a percentage base. Like I can do some math, so it won't confuse some of y'all motherfuckers. But pretty much, you put the total amount of bills and you allocate it by percentage of how much you make. So it's something like that. So it's pretty much I pay the butler, but she does too. So we
These
we
niggas
gonna do
wildin'.
this joint account thing sooner or later, but not anytime soon though.
Okay, what about you, T?
What?
man, first I want to go back to women feeling like that um if they make more than a man that they feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? I gotta touch on that, man,
What you
because
mean?
like a lot of women say a man can't handle them, or what do they bring to the table? They got their own house, they got their own car, whatever. Okay, cool. My thing is, I want you to have all that because it helps me out in the end. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to come out of my pocket to front the bill, to front you. You know what I'm saying? But the problem that most women don't like to talk about is just because you have more money, you don't know how to talk to a man. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yo,
that comes back to what I said in the beginning. that role, quote unquote, and being, doing what you're supposed to do. Because if we treat you like the church as God, as is lined up as it's supposed to be, then
Mhm.
you're supposed to just fall how you're supposed to fall. Now just leave it at that.
Exactly.
Time out, time out, time out, time out. I just got one thing. I get what y'all saying about, like, Crowley just made a point. Talking about, like, yeah, I think he was about to bring religion into it. I'm just like, yeah, let's keep this side out.
But that's why, I dodge without saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like, let's keep that side
So
out because they'll start a
so
whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah, but I just
so
think
so
that we really need to stress that to these women that most of my friends, they support their woman in every aspect. They want you to be the best. They want you to be the CEO. They want to push you. We want to
Yep.
support our women to be the
right.
best version of themselves that
Say
they
that
can be.
again. Thank you.
We want to
Mhm.
support
But
you to be the best version of yourself that you can be. The problem is when you don't know how to receive that or
but
be the woman
Like K lost there.
or talk to a man like a man and you try to what is it, demasculate or whatever.
I don't really think
Yeah,
I don't really think it's like that, man. It's just at the end of the day, bro, it's all about the respect. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then it don't even be like what you say to somebody. It really is all about like how you say it. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Because like you can there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can tell somebody she might can cook for you, and you know that shit nasty, but you ain't got the heart to tell that shit nasty because you know what I'm saying. She worked hard on cooking this shit, but you can say, hey, the next time you try this, you know what I'm saying, as a compromise, like, hey, let's cook together. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to try to learn how to cook this same shit too. That way, it help you from eating her nasty ass cooking, but then at the same time,
But
she gonna
if
learn to
you
get
if
better.
you lied to her about her cooking skills and you
Listen,
tell
listen,
her I want to
listen,
learn, you
listen.
gonna cook the same nasty meal that she just cooked
Again.
you
But I'm saying
because
though. But
you
I'm saying
lied.
though.
What's the point
Listen,
in lying, son?
peep. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, bro. Just hear me out, right?
You
So
lied.
like,
What's
so
the
like,
point
I'm just
in
saying.
lying?
Listen. This is what I'm saying, right? So say for instance, she cooking your favorite dish, but you know how to cook it, right? So then you can show her like, hey, add this in there, add this in there. You know what I'm saying?
But
Don't overcook my goddamn noodles. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit like that to help, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like now both of
this
y'all
nigga
learning.
said
You
noodles.
know what I'm saying? Man, listen, it's folks out there that can't boil water, bro.
I'm
Unless
gonna
King
step.
come
Look,
up.
but let
I'm
me
gonna step
let me
back.
let
But
me
it's all
ask,
about that communication. You can say her cooking trash, but you can say it in a nicer way to where it's like, okay, she might be like, let me improve on this. You know what I'm saying?
well let me ask this
Go ahead, K
question.
lost.
Let me ask this question. Is her trying to emasculate you, does that show signs of her insecurities about the relationship?
Who
Oh no.
watching
hey,
the
pause.
live stream?
Hey, somebody watching it live, they need to turn it down.
I don't know. Like
Uh,
put your computer on mute.
I'm about to say I ain't even got it on tonight, but
Uh,
um
and I'm gonna double back with K Law. Does it show a sign of her insecurity? And also going back to what T said, because just because I don't make as much as you or make more than you doesn't mean I'm not gonna support you. But
yeah.
do women look for that man that they feel is on their level? If I make 100,000, you got to make 120,000. You got to make 100,000. Whereas that man that make 40, 50, 60,000 would support you more and really, be on your page and help you get to where you need to be. So does that show a sign of your insecurity to where you can't really date a man that you don't feel is on your level?
Right, right.
No,
See, that's my
I,
thing. And I don't want to confuse it or make it seem like this is my issue because it's definitely not my issue. I just know a lot of black women that say that. Not black women, all women, my bad. I know this can go any type of way, but you know what I'm saying? Like people just say that stuff, and I be like, nah, every man I know, we really want you to win. We
Right.
want you to make 100,000 for sure. And it's just the way that, like Crowley said, the way you communicate, the way you talk to a man. So that's it.
but what if you like? My thing is on that just whole subject, bro. Why men looking for a woman that want to be like supported? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that shit ain't making you better.
Hold
You
on.
you
Let me, hold
you
on, let me interject.
okay?
Every woman wants to feel protected. Every woman wants to feel like they're gonna be supported, my homie, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. So clean that up. I want to. That's why I had to stop you right
Okay.
there.
All right.
That
All right.
support
All right.
word, you
So
got to
let me.
clean that up.
I appreciate that. Good checkmate. All right. So what I'm saying is like, if a man gets with a woman, right, and she's like somebody that's financially irresponsible, right, your woman is supposed to be an asset to you, not a liability, right?
Yep.
You hoping that
So
you
why?
hoping.
What I'm saying though, in that same instance, right, niggas will sacrifice that part just because like a chick look good. And they'll put up with that bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, some simps out here, bro. I'm telling
Nah, I mean,
you.
you are absolutely right. I know some
No,
people
you
like
right. You correct. But at the
that.
same, hey, but I'm gonna say the same thing for my women out there. They deal with who dudes who they know financially, mentally ain't there, but because he making that, that quick hustle, he slanging that good D, they gonna put up with the foolishness. Just like we gonna put
Mm-hmm.
up with that fat ass and that smart mouth.
Not anymore.
Right.
Not
But
anymore.
let me
I'm with
No,
you.
no, no.
Hey,
No,
I'm
no.
with you with the
More than
Matumbo
that.
finger. But and like you say, we got some of the homies that, you know
We
what I'm
been there. We
saying?
been there, man. Y'all tell
Yeah,
me.
I see what you.
Even myself,
yeah.
We
yes, I'm
will put
gonna
up
say
with
that,
a lot of stuff because we feel like our woman. We show off on social media. She got a banging
Not
body,
me.
the sex good, all that good, but she toxic as fuck. Like she'll key your car, she'll put your shit on flat. And when things not good, they
yeah.
bad.
Ooh.
She'll set you on fire.
But that box be on
But
point.
then
But
I've never dealt with it, but I see what you're talking about though.
Yeah, man.
sometimes we don't listen, and that's the thing. We need to listen.
And we
That's
don't see
facts,
the
Kayla.
signs. That's
Hey,
the
I'm
funny
with
part.
you on that, K-Law. On
Yeah, that's
both sides,
facts.
men's side and
'Cause-
women's side, we don't
right?
pay
Because
attention to the signs that we give each other
Mm-hmm.
that we
No,
need to
bro.
get on down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
a chick. I was
Definitely.
trying to holler at her, tell me straight up, I'm a bitch. And unless you can deal with it, you might not even want to holler at me. And I listen. Hey, you right. If that's the way you are, I'm gonna fall back.
Listen. Last
I'm
chick
not finna
told
sit here and go through this.
last
I
chick
don't
told
blame you.
last
I
Woo!
don't blame
last
But
Woo!
chick told me
she was fine as hell.
somebody couldn't handle her.
Oh shit.
I told her, baby, you ain't an animal. You ain't in the zoo. What I need to handle you for? You know what I'm saying? For real.
you. Like
What I need to handle you for? You grown, man. We grown.
women will
You know
show
what
you
I'm
signs and get mad because you have women that are your friends that you don't want to do nothing with them. Like y'all been cool for like ever, but you get in a new relationship, and that's gonna transition me to my next topic. Our next topic, you get in a relationship and you got this friend you've been cool with for the longest. This your girl. Y'all done went to elementary, middle, high school, college. You have never in your life tried to have sex with this girl. You don't see it in that way whatsoever. Yet and still, the woman you date, like, no, you gotta cut her off. You gotta cut off or you can't be with me. Which brings me to my question. Should men in relationships have female friends?
Yes.
I'm about to pop that off right now.
Because
Yes.
Like,
there are
listen,
some
man.
men that
It
try to have
depends
sex.
on the woman that you're dealing with, bro.
No.
It it
No
depends on the
way.
No.
woman that you're
Simping.
dealing with.
We're
It
gonna
depends on the
Nigga
woman that you deal
let
with,
me and
bro.
see Corey go at this real fast for a moment.
No,
Man,
go ahead, Corey. I'm listening.
sometimes you need that. You need a woman's opinion on some stuff, and you can't get that from your homeboy. I can't if I bring some stuff to my homeboy, I'm like, man, fuck that. Hell nah, don't do that. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that from. You can't approach your homeboy about everything. You have to approach some woman who would think the same way as your girl would think, and that's usually your friend. And I believe that some relationships can be platonic, but it's rare. It's not common. I'll say that. But I do think like you and your old lady getting in an argument, she piss you out. You can't go to your homeboy with that. Not all of them. So you're gonna have to go with somebody that's gonna break it down from a woman's perspective and gonna tell you how you played it wrong or how you played it right, and so on and so on. Now I do believe that it has to be a respect. Like you can't, your homegirl can't be calling you in no midnight or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Or blowing up your phone the wrong hours. You know, it has to be a respect factor. But I believe it can succeed. Then your girl shouldn't
It's
be threatened by no another woman that you been cool with before her, especially if y'all ain't never did nothing or had nothing going on. Well, it's natural to feel threatened. I take that back. It's natural, but at the same time, it's like you gotta trust have that trust factor. You ain't gotta trust her, but you gotta trust me.
That's a grown man.
Okay. All right.
What you got to say?
This is where I'm
go
agree
ahead.
and I'm gonna disagree with you at the same time. All right. Say for instance, right? Like I agree with you saying, like, yeah, sometimes you gotta have uh you know what I'm saying, like that little second opinion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I also had like chicks that was the friend, then something ended up happening. Y'all cool, y'all don't fool around like that no more. You
You
know what I'm
missed
saying?
you missed what I said. I
That
said
nigga
that
said no more.
never happened.
No.
I'm getting to my point.
Yeah.
Right. So then, like, so y'all can have like a strictly platonic relationship after that. But then when if you serious about shorty, so you got to make an executive decision. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, I'ma feel uncomfortable if like the person I'm dating still in communication with somebody they smash. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how that is. I've done it multiple times. Like, yeah, as soon as they get with a nigga, I'm like, oh yeah, I miss us kicking in, yada 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 yada. I send that future text out real quick. Next thing you know, and then you know what I'm saying. Next, we back at it. But because like what I'm saying, my girl not American, you know what I'm saying? So it's different, you know what I'm saying? Like they all about the respect factor and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm
Huh.
saying? Like they gonna introduce you to them before they even like, hey, this is this person. Like you talk to them on the phone, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they still got that same thing, like, oh yeah, this person ain't about to be blowing me up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be blowing you up. Cause like my best friend is a female. You know what I'm saying? We never had no bullshit like that. Me and her that went to her baby shower and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just the
Yo,
homie.
your old lady ain't American, so she don't speak of no damn English.
Nigga, this why black people never progress worth a damn. Like in other countries outside of America that speak fucking English. You could be from Canada and speak fucking English. You could be from fucking South America and still speak fucking
He
English.
got him a mail order bride and shit.
But no, this goes back to communication though. Like you gotta have that communication
This
way
nigga.
in advance because if you don't, if you
Nigga
got
think I got a
a female
sex
friend
worker.
and she got a male friend, I mean, it's just something y'all got to talk about. Because I've had female friends
Yeah.
I've never in my life had sex with.
All right. Let me
I
Yeah.
go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead, T. No, because I'm gonna close it out because I'm
Okay,
Oh,
then.
I don't know if
definitely.
I'm gonna close this out too soon, but go ahead, T.
Well, no, I ain't gonna close it out, but I'm gonna. Yeah, go ahead, T.
We talked about it enough, I think. But listen, my rule of thumb, man, for like my relationships is if this is your friend, there's no way that you can keep this person from me. You see what I'm saying? Like I have to know about them in some kind of way, shape, or form naturally. You see what I'm saying? Like two of my best friends are females, and they hit me up, they text me. There's no way that I can hide that these my people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's my rule of thumb. Like especially if I never did nothing with this person. Now, if I had a relationship with this person, then I can see you having something to say about it. But if I never had, it's always been. I never hide nothing. It's all out in the open. You know what I'm saying? You meet this person naturally. It's no way, shape, or form that people hiding texts, hiding phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I do it. So if you come up with a new friend, if my old lady come up with a new friend next year that I never heard of, and we've been together for a year, like, nah, that's not your partner. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't rolling. Like Drake say, no new friends. You feel me? Like, not going. But
Okay.
if it's somebody before me, I can't really say nothing about that.
All
Right.
right. Well, T. Let me say this. All right. So there's me. All
Well,
right.
yeah, you out here meeting niggas. Like,
And that, all right.
you
So for
got you
me,
gotta check that shit. You gotta check
Like for
that shit.
what?
What you
Like
mean
why
out
you?
here,
like,
meeting niggas?
not
You ain't
I.
give me your number out?
right?
All right, so y'all
Yeah,
gotta listen up
Like
real fast.
related, like bitch.
Oh, my
What
bad.
that
My
wrong?
bad, Curly. My bad, you.
Go ahead, though. I got
All right, so for me, in the cases, all right, so my past with my son's mother. Every time we would go out, she would meet some new chick, and she would be like, "Dang, who was that?" And I'd be like, "This such and such." She'd be like, "Well, I never heard of her, but I never met her." And I'd be like, "Well, I've been knowing her since middle school or since elementary, and I know y'all know I know a lot of people because I'm in my home. You know what I'm saying? In my hometown. So with that being said, when we used to go out and things of that nature, it would be somebody new every time. Even homie wise, she'd be like, I'd be like, well, you know, that's one of the homies. She'd be like, I ain't never met that homie before. You ain't know, and I'm like, I know damn near the whole city
you.
and
Jackson
the
ain't that deep.
surrounding area. So I can't say, you know what I'm saying, who all the females and everything. Now, as far as who I talk to daily, I don't talk to females nor dudes daily. I don't even talk to my best friends daily. Hell, I don't talk to my brother daily. So for me to for if one of my female friends do call me and you look at my phone and be like, oh, that's a number why you pick up that number you ain't recognize? I'll be like, well, hell, I'm hoping they leave a message. And then I get a text and it be like, well, this such and such. And I'll be like, oh, that was such and such. Or if the number is saved to my phone, because I done had the same number for it goddamn ever. And it pop up, you know what I'm saying? And you like, oh, that's something. I'm like, oh, that's one of my such and such. They probably don't want shit. Probably just calling to check on me. I holler at them later. You know what I'm saying? Now I have picked up the phone and shit like that before, but I got too many associate friends, homegirls to go through a list of everybody from elementary
Right.
all the way up until then college. That's a whole nother fucking realm. So that and then we talking about we in a fraternity. So you know how many sorority sisters and sorors and other sororities we know. Like somebody gonna run up to me or say, "Hey, you talking about some who is that?" Mother, you at your mind. You better have confidence within yourself, like I got within myself. I don't care. Meet a new nigga. You can meet Ron and bring Ron around. All I give a fuck. I'm being so honest because I'm confident in my stroke. I'm confident in my conversation. I'm just being real. I'm just that type of man.
Yeah.
Only thing I do to ask now, I know you don't respect me if you all out willy nilly with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And everybody see running into you with him. That's just how I operate. But I'm confident with mine. A dude can come holler at you while I'm sitting at the table, G. He can leave that number and he can walk away feeling confident in the world. And I'm gonna sit there knowing, hey, she ain't gonna call you. I ain't worried about nothing. Like on some real stuff.
You
That's
gotta
just
take that
how I
disrespect though.
roll. I can't speak for nobody else. And I want my woman to feel that same way. Like, you got me sold up. You should be holding everything down to where you so confident to where I ain't finna go nowhere.
I'm gonna take it
Don't
a
let
different direction.
confidence lead to
I'm gonna take it
foolishness.
a different direction because Corey said something earlier. Sometimes he call his women friends to get a woman's perspective on things he can't get from his homeboys. So with that being said, do y'all feel that women, with them being a woman, know other women's intention when they try to approach you, try to talk to you, where they just try to be friends with you for so long,
No.
and they want to shoot their shot? Like, do y'all think that's the reason why? Or y'all just think, nah,
Oh, women pick up just like we pick up on
Nah,
that
bro.
dude who
Women
you
is
work with
delusional,
shooting his
bro.
shot. They
Women
know
don't
when
think
a
rational,
female
bro.
coming
They
at
don't
you.
think rational. Everybody want they nigga because you that nigga. You that nigga. And everybody wants you, bro. That's how it is, bro. Every single time. They think these women see what they see in you
mm-hmm.
themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I
Come
ain't,
on, bro.
I done roll. I done had some confident women in my life, and they have, and I've had some women who have not had that issue. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. I. I.
What you think,
Well,
Caleb?
but like, but oh
I
my bad.
found that the most beautiful women are the most insecure.
Now I will say, I will kind of go there with you on
Really?
that. I kind of, yeah.
Really?
It depends though. It
That's a
depends
good
though. But like,
assumption.
Yeah, it depends though, because like again, my opinion is biased because I've been around women from other countries too.
This
Nigga,
nigga.
And
you
some of
ain't,
them,
ain't no,
Now,
ain't just because you done moved down one
listen,
state,
Linda,
just 'cause
listen, Linda,
your
listen.
passport ain't been stamped number one time from that one cruise you
It
done been
don't matter.
on.
I got a stamp though. But what I'm saying is, bro, it's like when you see women from other countries and they be like, hold on,
Trying to make sure the
they
close.
be
Oh, you
fine in the
got to make
motherfucker.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
and take that, boy.
Close.
They be fine in the motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God, but they be having like, you know what I'm saying, this different type of
Nah, you're right.
about them. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
So like, but like as far as like the majority of the women that we probably experience, then like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they be knowing because they feel like they deserve you. You know what I'm saying? Without them putting no work in, so they'll get jealous of the chick that you with and start all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that comes into play when like, you know what I'm saying, you can't let everybody know your business. Really, it's really should only be like certain situations that you should really even talk to anybody outside of your partner with. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't gonna do nothing but fuck with your head. Number one. Number two is probably gonna cause more shit, more drama, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the parties gonna ask like, who the fuck you been talking to? Like, who the fuck been feeding you this bullshit? Because they could just be playing on your fucking confidence or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just because you can just be so fucking oblivious to the situation that you go try to go get a third opinion to try to prove your point. And then next thing you know, the trust you fucking up the trust between y'all because you can't even keep a conversation in the house. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to keep
That real.
all my business like separate. I don't post on social media. I don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in the day, like shit, my job to protect home. You feel me? All that social media shit, you know what I'm saying? All the mother hoes or whatever that used to like me, crush on me or whatever. Y'all bitches will find out later. And guess what? Deuces.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And I see we got Dre down here. He ready to check in, but we'll bring him up in a minute. So we're gonna transition to the last topic for the night because it's 9:12 and I got shit to do tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna let
Yeah.
Crow bring us in. I need to pull up another bottle.
Hey, let Drake come in. Cause my phone about to die.
All right, I'm gonna take you out and bring Dre in. All right, talk to you later. Don't get shot by your girl. Hopefully she don't watch this later. And hold on, Dre,
Man,
check
Man,
it
yeah,
out.
she
I'm about
don't
to go
speak
next
no
door to this
English,
party.
so she don't understand.
Nigga, we
Man,
social
Right.
and bro,
distancing, nigga. What type
she
of
got a
party you going to? We
nigga the one
social
across the
distance.
street. Hold up. Don't you
Hold
see
on.
We're gonna
that
get Corona.
goddamn? Hold up.
Hey,
It's
we
a whole
follow
party
social
over
That's
here.
why
distancing rules over here, homie.
that's
It's
why
a whole party over
Louisiana
here.
can't do it. That's why
See
Louisiana
that
can't
see
get right.
that's
I'm
why
about to say that
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
We
They
love
turn it up.
Louisiana,
They
but
turn it up.
Louisiana, y'all
They
messing up
turn
right
it up.
about now.
All
Right.
right, here we
Top
go.
They turn it
five.
If
up
you
over
got
there,
Corona, we
cuz.
ain't don't come back in the chat. All right, fellas. Hold on. Is Dre in? Did it freeze?
Nah, he ain't in
Yeah, he
yet.
froze.
No, he ain't.
Here we go. Dre in now.
Hang on. I'm looking for something. I'm fucking
What's
drunk.
good,
Right,
Dre?
bro.
What's up, y'all?
Very like he just woke up.
What's up?
Right. Dre got 8 kids. He trying to he trying to survive.
Counting that stimulus shit.
Introduce yourself, Dre.
Man, I internet connection. What's up?
Can you hear us?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Turn your volume up.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
No, we can't hear you now. Yeah.
Dre messing the production up.
I think my internet is bad.
That
All
missed
right, man, we gotta
internet.
go, man. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all see you tomorrow,
Keep it moving.
bro.
Much love.
Crow, bring us into this next topic.
I can't hear y'all.
Okay. I need you to open up the topic and I'll bring us in, Swift.
So, social media has been going heavy the past few weeks because of the COVID-19 coronavirus. And there has been some heavy topic on social media regarding a lot of issues, different issues. One of the issues was regarding men and women in relationships and
Hmm.
how men will leave the house, go get something to eat, or go to the grocery store, right?
Right.
And they'll ask their girl before they leave, hey, or their wife or their woman or whatever. They'll ask the woman or their wife, whatever, before they leave, hey, do you want something? Do you want something from the store? Let me know now so I know to get it when I get there. And the woman emphatically says, no, I'm good. You know, you gotta give nothing, baby. You know, I'm good. You know, so go get you gotta go home, get what you gotta get, go to the store, come back home, we good. So the man goes to the store, goes to the
Hmm.
Yep.
restaurant,
Hmm.
get what he needs to get, and then comes back home. The wife then asks, hey, did you bring me anything? I asked you, did you want something before you left? So women on social media have been saying, if a man goes to the store and doesn't bring me anything back, even if I told him I didn't want anything, he's just not thinking about me. He really don't want so on and so forth. There's an issue. So I need to hear this from y'all perspective. If you ask your woman before you leave, do you want something, and she say no, you go and get what you need to get for yourself, and then come back, and she got an issue. Is that an issue for you? Like, is that
Okay.
hold
All
on,
right.
before
So
so
it start off with levels for me.
mhm,
So in the beginning, I'll say I'll bring her some back in the beginning, being, considerate, trying to show her that, hey, if I ask you and see when I walk through the door, you like, hey, did you bring me that chicken wrap sandwich? Or did you bring me a Reese's Pieces? Whatever, wherever I done went.
mhm.
And we just kind of in that beginning phase. I say that first year or so, I'm gonna give you a little slide and pass because I'm trying to get you to see, hey, I'm considerate. I done thought about you. Now, past that year, when I walk out that door and I say, hey, babe, hey, sweetie, hey, whatever, I'm referring to you as, and I say, do you want something to eat? Do you want some chips back? Wherever I'm going, do you want a slushy? Do you want a shirt? Do you want wherever the H I'm going? And then you say, no, then let me tell you how sweet I am. I'm the kind that pick up that phone and be like, hey, you sure
Mhm.
you don't want such and such, because I'm here. And you say, no, I'm good. I got this, that, and the other. And when I walk back through that door and I have food or sweets or clothing, whatever it may be, and then you say, hey, why you didn't bring me anything? And like I say, we passed that year's probation. Oh, you gonna get Crowley for real. Crowley gonna be like on some real shit. Crowley gonna be like, you got me like fucked up because I asked your ass when I walked out that motherfucking door, did you want something to eat? You got me like fucked up if you think I'm finna be feeling bad and you not eating, or you didn't get a shirt, or you didn't get something sweet. I'm sorry. And you can't say I didn't ask you. And then when you get in that attitude mode of, motherfucker, don't expect me to bring you now when I go somewhere. Guess what? I'm not gonna feel bad because in my heart of hearts, I know as a man, I did what I needed to do. Now you being vengeful, and you got to take that up with whoever you got to take it up with. Not me. So I'm done with it.
So what if you ask for something? Hold on, Corey, before you start, hold on to that thought. What if you go get something to eat and you did all that, y'all passed y'all year, you get back home and she say, hey, can I taste it or can I have some? What you gonna say?
Now it all depends. If you've never ate what I've ate before, I might let you taste it.
That's fair.
But if this somewhere we go all the goddamn time, and you know you wanted whatever this pasta, whatever this burger, whatever this steak is, and you like, oh, I like that. Can I taste some of that? I'm sorry, I could have spent another $30 and got you your own goddamn meal. That way you could have been tasting your own, whether you wanted a slice of it and put
Right.
it up later, or whether you wanted the whole goddamn thing. So I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Corey.
Depending on how I'm feeling on that tasting stuff at that moment in time, too.
Go ahead, Corey.
Look, man, I feel where Crow coming from, but one thing I learned is you gotta pick your battle. You know, your woman never know what she want to eat, so you can't expect her to know she hungry. So when you get 15
Wait, time out, time out. Wait.
get
Don't
15.
tell me, Brown,
You
your
going to
brain,
you going
your
to
blood
get 15.
sugar, all that lets
15.
you know when you're hungry. The Corey, don't try to save. I know she gonna watch this show, but
Crow,
don't try to save her now.
Bro, I'm just
no, Crow,
from
I agree.
experience. I'll be like, you want something, baby? You be like, nah, I ain't hungry. Then you come back in with your wings. "Oh, I'm good. Let me try one. Like, you know what? Fuck, you can have the wing.
What? You
Now,
get all wings away?
now, but at this
Yeah,
point,
she
it's
watching,
like,
bro.
at
She
this
watching,
point,
bro.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get.
Corey about to pass out from low blood sugar. She over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
baby, they were good.
All right, I'm like, you want from the East? She be like, nah. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get 15 of these motherfuckers and call it a day. I'm gonna get 15 piece, bro. Or if I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna get another sandwich and a larger fry. Just call it a day. I'm not even finna argue. I want to pick my battle. It ain't no battle I want to fight.
I got better connection now.
it's about damn time, Drake.
Man, I got a ton of people in the house on the internet.
Well, you do like 15 kids. So I'm gonna go to K-Law. K-Law, what you gonna do? Fuck that
Hey
shit?
man,
Or you gonna do something?
fuck no, baby. Hell, this is what we talked about earlier. We've been talking about this for the last 2 sessions. Communication. Closed mouth don't get fed. Look, because most times if I go somewhere and I get something to eat, it's gone by the time I get to the house anyway.
God, Lee K-Lo.
Hey,
What
I'm
y'all
just
talking
being
about?
real.
What y'all talking
I'm being
about?
real.
What's the topic?
I'm gonna bring you in, Drake. I'm gonna bring you in.
We got you, Dre. But what I'm saying is, she gonna look. Everybody in my family I already know. This might be the reason why I'm still single. But everybody in my family know. If I go somewhere, I'm gonna ask you before I go, and I'm gonna have my notes out on Apple on my iPhone to take the notes to make sure I get it exactly right. I'm gonna even call you when I get there to make sure that you good. Once I get to the house and I walk in, ain't no did you get me? Cause I ain't bringing nothing in. It's gone by the time I done got back to
You're
the
gonna eat
crib.
a
I might,
whole 10 piece, 15 piece on the way to the
Before you
crib.
get home,
bruh. I take a couple extra blocks. I'm telling you now, and throw them bones out the window. What's
What?
up?
I'm gonna bring Dre in because
Y'all gotta be truthful, man. Y'all gotta stop this lying stuff, Brett. Be truthful.
hold on, Crow. Let me
I ain't lying because I'm gonna tell you I got it, but you know it just didn't make it to the house.
Dre, you listening? You good? Okay. So Dre, you
Yeah.
and your woman been in a relationship for I don't know how long. Y'all get like 15 kids. Before all the kids, when you and your woman were dating, if you would go out and get something to eat, you would ask your woman, "Hey, do you want something from the store? Do you want something from the gas station, or you about to go buy some whatever?" And you ask her, and she say no. At that point, do you bring her something back? At that point, what do you do? Do you bring her something back to avoid our relationships, or if
If
you
I
get
if
what
I
do you
have
do?
something, if I have something, I bring her something always.
Even
That's
up
it.
until now. Even if
Yeah,
she
even up
don't
to
have
now.
to.
Dude, I give you a prime example. They come out with the Mountain Dew, the sugar free Mountain Dew, that new Mountain Dew or something.
Mhm.
And we were
Yeah.
in the store, and I got one. And I was like, "Do you want one?" She said, "No." She said, She said, "I'll just take some of yours." I reached down and got another one, and brought two home.
Okay, well, okay, she gave you the
Hold
heads up. She
on,
gave
bro.
him the heads up though that she was gonna taste
I was
his.
just about to say that, Dre. If she said no, I don't want one at all,
Still would have got
you
two.
still bring it.
Yep.
Oh.
They
So let me
lie.
ask you this, right?
They
So
lie.
what
They
if
go
she
eat yours because they gonna eat yours. That's why.
Corey,
so
Corey point.
so have you ever wasted food or
Oh
anything?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
What?
sometimes she may. I mean, but they don't eat probably half of what we eat sometimes. So a lot of times you may waste it or whatever, or I just drink it later. But I'm gonna bring two just in case.
How long
Because
y'all
you know when you get some food, you be in the mind for exactly what you order. If I'm gonna order me a 10-piece wing or 15-piece wing, I want 15 pieces. I mess around and get home and she won 3 or 4 of them. Now I done ate like a 7-piece and
right?
I'm still hungry. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather just waste it than not.
So
You know what I
you're
mean?
saying you rather get that 15 piece in a 6-piece and let her get 3, and you eat your 15, and maybe eat them
And
last
she do
3.
whatever she want. Yep, she do
Dre,
whatever
a
she want with the
smart
rest of that.
Hey
man.
man,
That's
I
that's
learned I learned a long time ago. When you get some food, you better eat fast because them folks will reach in and take your food.
it's
I'm like,
all
Yeah,
hey,
about
Lon,
but
think
picking
about
your balance, man.
communication.
always,
I
man,
ask
It's
you,
some
I
Hold
always
balance.
on,
bring something.
hold on, y'all. So Tasha Hammonds, Tasha H, one of my think tank members said, that's right. Just bring the lady something always. And to that point, I'm gonna ask this question to Dre. Dre, how long have you and your lady been married or been together?
Probably since '04.
Oh, four. That's going on 16 years. And
Mm-hmm.
that has, I'm pretty sure that's probably cut down on a lot of issues. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you always get your woman something. Even if it's wasting money
Oh
or
yeah.
food, you always. What y'all think about that? That's pretty interesting. Like
Another thing, and really that applies to everything. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like if you just like with yourself, if you don't pamper your girl, it's another dude that's willing to do it. So
right, I'm not
somebody got to
saying I
pamper her. You know
pamper
what I'm
her,
saying?
but my thing is communicate. Tell me what you know what I'm saying. If I'm finna go somewhere and get something to eat, or if I'm going to the store and I'm saying, baby, do you want?
They women deal with emotions. They ain't gonna
They
logically.
not
They
they
don't
not
logically
they
communicate.
not gonna say I want something to eat, bro.
Well, they better get out their
They're
pride. I'm
manipulative.
sorry, G.
that.
I'm
I
not
don't even
mad.
I don't even
I'm
think
gonna
it's
tell you when I'm hungry.
It ain't.
Let me know
It
you
ain't got
want
nothing
to
to
get
do with
something to
it.
eat.
Holy.
Yeah, I need
you
you to
One
remember
at a
bring me
time.
that
that
I
food.
remember
I
that
need you to bring me that
Hold on.
food.
hold up.
One at a
You
time.
It ain't got nothing to do with that.
I
Go.
remember that
It's
Hold
just
on.
a
movie.
matter of how you think.
Y'all be quiet. Go for it. Go, Corey.
You remember that movie, The Brothers? You remember that
Mm-mm.
scene where the mama said that a man don't love you if he don't give you the last piece of meat? When
Mm-hmm.
y'all tell you remember that shit,
Yeah,
women believe that shit. They still believe that shit. That's how they feel. It's just some shit you just don't want to argue about. That's just how I am. Some shit, I'm a selective shit starter.
Yeah.
Some like food, I'm not even feeling. You can have that. You want? I
I'm
want
with you.
extra.
I'm not gonna argue. That's why by the time you
It's gonna
know
be
me,
an
you gonna
argument
know
because you
your
gonna
ass is
tell
gonna be
her
starving.
when you say I asked your motherfucking ass, did you want this? That's an argument.
No, I'm saying in the beginning, that's what you're
Okay.
gonna get. By the time I get to I'm not even there no more.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk,
It
Crow.
ain't about the food. It's to them. It's more about look what he did for me. It's not even about the food. It really ain't.
I'm sorry, we married, all that. I'm taking care of bills, I'm paying other stuff.
Dude,
I'm sorry, you better speak
But,
up when it's
but
time to eat.
To Dre's point, what Dre is saying, if your chick get mad at you because you didn't bring her something to eat, it's not about her being hungry. It's just about the thought that maybe he didn't really think about me, or he's not thinking about me, or
No, she childish
all
because
kinds of emotions.
if I'm handling all aspects that I need to handle, and you're not opening your mouth and you're focused on talking about something I didn't think about, no number two combo, I know steak somewhere or some drink from somewhere, man, you better get your silly self up out of here. I'm looking for a grown woman who gonna know how to open her mouth and speak up, just like I know how to do the same. I'm sorry.
I feel you, but
Absolutely.
I
Hold
just
on.
Y'all
feel
can play
like
these games all day long. G.
She
I
brought
ain't
in
got
another
time
comment.
for it.
She brought another comment.
But
We got a comment. Hold on. I always well 3 comments. Sometimes we just want to bite from unapologetically me. She also said, "LOL, it's like a shit starter." That's another comment. But Tasha said, "I always think about my man food shopping, anything, always. He does not do the same, and it causes arguments. If you've been with someone 10+ years, you should be able to identify something to bring. And I'm gonna bring it down. Not even just 10
let
plus
me
years, 1+ year, two
let,
plus year. If you say you don't want nothing, I should already know what she's saying. You should already know what I like and be able to identify that and bring it to the house. Even if I don't want it, get it anyway.
let me say
Then
something right.
Wait, hold
Let me
on.
say something
Go ahead,
right quick.
Kayla. Go ahead, Kayla.
Let me say this. Listen, I'm not finna sit here and let these women pull a double standard on us. 1 second they can do everything a man can do plus more, and then the next second is Janet Jackson's "What Have You Done for Me Lately." Man, I ain't got time.
double standards gonna be here until the end of time, man.
very true.
That's just
I mean,
it is. You
again,
already know.
we
It's some stuff that women can say and do that we can't say and do. And it's the game is the game. That's
But
just
y'all
it.
gonna allow it
uh,
and continue playing that childish game. All she got to do is say, "Babe, I'm hungry." Babe,
Exactly.
babe, all I want you to do is bring me a Snicker.
And then
That's
another
childish
thing
to me.
is
I can show
another
my
thing.
love in other ways. I show you that I care in other. Hell, I'm opening doors. I'm catching elevator doors. I'm opening your car door. I'm saying I'm doing all that other stuff, and you talking about me not bringing you no food? I'm sorry, y'all. That's childish to me. That's
So
very childish.
let's bring it in. Hold
And
on,
another thing.
Hold on, Kalo. Let's bring
Uh,
that point in. If a man is doing everything he needs to do in the household, under the roof, he's paying the bills, he's buying the food, he's supplying you with all your needs, he's beating the brakes off your back. Should a woman get mad because you go to the store and don't bring her something?
Well, I'm sorry. I ain't a man that's gonna 100% any goddamn thing. I'm sorry. A woman got to show me that she's willing to put in something, some type of fight in
Communication.
that financial
well, let,
battle.
well, let
You
me
know what I'm
let,
saying?
let me say this. Let me say this. I was always taught, don't start something that you ain't willing to continue. So if I don't start this at the beginning, then we already got this understanding a year, 5 years, 10 years down the line. It's already understood.
You ain't bringing it if you don't ask.
So I ain't bringing it. Look, again, you might not even see me walk through the door with something, and you know I went to the store, called you at the store, FaceTime you, whatever you want to say.
What she
Watch
gonna
me
say? I
pay
thought you went
for
to
it.
the store, huh?
Look, if you want it, here go the receipt for what I bought. You take time, whatever you want to do. If that fills your insecurities, but it didn't make it to the house. It didn't make it.
Like
Go ahead, Dre.
I
I
just
see you, Dre. Go
just for me, like I'm not gonna get. We a team, and I'm not gonna get something for myself and not worry about my teammate. She's
I'm
my number
worried
one
about it.
teammate.
That's why I
That's
called
it.
her. That's why I asked
That's
you
it.
to walk out the house. That's
That's
why I
it. But
called.
I don't even have to call and ask her.
That
I don't
foolishness.
even got to call and ask her.
hold on,
I know
bro.
what she like. I'm just if I'm getting lunch, I'm gonna get her lunch.
Oh yeah, if we both haven't ate and I'm leaving the house and I'm talking about I'm going to get lunch and I know she hungry, I'm getting lunch. But it's one of those moments where we both can kind of ate and all this, and I'm like, hey babe, I'm finna go pick up a quick salad real fast, just something that feel in between. And I'm like, hey, you want a salad from such and such? She be like, no, I don't want a salad. I get there, hey, I'm in line. You sure you don't want this salad that you normally get? No, I'm good. I make it back home, and your silly ass talking about you want some of my salad or you want a salad. I'm sorry. You better go in the refrigerator and eat something out the refrigerator. Or you gonna wait till it's time for us to go get something to eat again? I'm just being real. Y'all sit here playing with these women, and
No,
y'all allowing this stuff.
I see.
You hear me? Y'all
Oh
be
no.
single forever.
I think it's
I
just.
know
I,
I'll
I don't
be
think it's that. Let
strong.
me
Go
let me
ahead.
just say this.
Go ahead,
Let
Dre.
me
Go
just say
ahead, Dre.
this. I don't because you saying a lot of things about childish and this and that. I think your understanding is wonderful and everybody is their own person and you have your own type of relationship with somebody. You know what I mean? Like it's what's good for one person ain't great for another. I don't think it's childish behavior. I think some people just do it, some don't. If you don't agree with it, then you just don't do it.
But then y'all
You know
just
what I'm
say
saying?
she
That's it.
do
Just
it
don't
to
deal with
see
that
if
female.
you care. That's playing a game, G. We
I
doing
don't think
real life. We paying
that's how
bills, we
people are,
taking care
man.
of kids, we paying car notes, we paying mortgages, and you talking about a goddamn sandwich or a Mountain Dew drink,
I don't.
this, that, and the other. Man, let's
Let's wrap
get
it
real.
up.
We in real life here.
So we got 2 points. We got 2 points. On one end, if you go to the store and you ask your girl, hey, do you want something? She say no. You get to the store, you call her, do you want something? She say no. For Dre, you are going to get her something regardless, even if she wasted, or you could deal with it later, you could eat it later to avoid all arguments and to show her,
Mhm,
hey, I'm thinking about you. On the other end,
mhm.
to
Hell,
Crow's
I'm
point,
paying
hold on, let
bills.
me finish, Crow. If I ask you, hey, do you want something? You say no. Okay, cool. You go to the store, you call her, hey, do you want something? She say no. That is the woman's fault because she needs to learn how to communicate to you and to communicate what she wants at that moment or period to avoid any issues. It shouldn't just be the man guessing, it should be the
She
man.
opened her mouth about when she want heels and when she want all this other foolishness. She should open her mouth when she wants something to eat. I'm sorry. The mother go open her mouth when she want a Tiffany bracelet for Christmas and all this foolishness. She need
So
to open her mouth when she hungry.
I think it brings it down to this point. Because I think
You
K-Law said
open her mouth when you piss her off. Oh, you motherfucker, you ain't did this. No, she need to open her mouth when she hungry. I'm sorry. Y'all allow that foolishness. They open their mouth for everything, but then y'all want to sugarcoat that shit when, oh, that's cute. Oh, okay, baby, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, yeah. No, she opened her mouth about every goddamn thing else. You need to cut the grass. You need to do this. You need to do that. But oh, she ain't open her mouth about bringing her something to eat. Man, get the
Bro, tail, calm down. So I think that it's back to Corey point and K-Law point, Andre point, and Crow point. Figure out what worked best for your relationship. Communicate and let it be known in the beginning. Hey, this is what I will do. This is what I won't do. You either get with it, like K-Law said. The girl said, "I'm a bitch" the first time. Oh, okay, well, go on about your business. Let it be known in the front end what it's gonna be and what it's not gonna be. Figure out what's worked best for your relationship and do what you got to do. Because, like Corey said, sometimes he bring home a 15 piece and he won't eat because she said she wants some. If
he
he don't,
his blood sugar gonna run low one day. He gonna pass out on trying to be.
but Corey, you feel that work best for your relationship, right?
Yeah, it's ultimately, man, it just I ain't got time to be arguing on no motherfucking food. I got
with you,
I
me
got more
neither.
important stuff
That's why
going
I asked
on.
your silly ass.
Well, some stuff,
Let me
man, like fine, you can win this. It's small. It's like a pawn in chess. You can take that pawn. Now you can't take my
bruh.
queen or my king or my rook,
Right.
but you can take this sacrifice right here.
Yeah.
The food is the
Bruh.
sacrifice.
No, I don't care. Put it this way: if all I had, put it this way: she said, "Baby, I want steak and this sandwich meat in there, and all I got is enough money for one steak," I'm gonna go buy her that steak meal, and I'm gonna eat that goddamn sandwich because she opened her mouth and she said she wanted steak. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
Let me
saying.
So
I
let's
really
wrap,
get
let,
what you're saying.
let's wrap this up.
let me
Because the
let me say
fruit
this.
said it shouldn't be an argument if you ask and she declined.
Who
She
said
agreed with
that?
Crow. We're gonna wrap
Let
this
me
up. This was a great
let me say
discussion
this.
tonight, guys. 3 points, 3 discussions. Dre came in on the end. We needed that point of view. So I want you guys to give your last few statements about everything we talked about tonight. Then we're gonna wrap it up and get up out of here. So we'll start with you, Crow. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just say communicate, people. Be realistic about what you want your people around you, whether friends, family, loved ones, your lover, spouse. Just communicate. Be realistic. Don't get mad and throw a hissy fit because of the simple stuff you didn't open your mouth up about as far as change or something you're looking for or want. Don't hold them accountable. Hold yourself accountable.
Okay, go ahead, Corey. Go ahead, Tim.
Pretty much, man, like Crow said, it's about communication, but I also believe that you gotta pick and choose your battles. That's one thing about having a long lasting relationship. It's like you gotta pick and choose which battle you want to fight and which battle you want to let slide.
Dre. Wisdom. Go ahead.
I'm catching the tail end, but same, pretty much like Corey was saying. Um, I think this is my second marriage, and so my first one I was young, real young, and I cared about everything and had something to say about everything, and it was involved in all this other kind of stuff of how stuff should be and all of that, and it didn't do nothing but give me a total headache and lead to divorce. So I agree with Corey. Like you gotta grow up and learn like what's important and what's not, and a lot of things just ain't important to fight about. I can care less about. I buy 6, 7 plates of food if I have to, if I can just eat mine in peace. Like sometimes your peace is your peace. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a price tag on peace, man.
But what if you
I'm not
don't
gonna
got
sit and
that
argue
type
with
of
nobody
money?
over food.
Six
Crow,
and
close
seven,
the
eight,
statement.
eight.
Crow,
I'ma
close
always
the
have
statement.
that type of money.
Amen, brother.
I'm just yeah, we
I
forget
got that type of money.
Crow,
you may
close
have
the
it, other
statement.
brothers may not, but
Crow,
okay, I'll send the pedals to high for some more stuff. You going, all right, go.
Shut up, Lanier. Close the statements. Go ahead, Dre.
I'm just saying your peace of mind is your peace of mind.
All right, K-Law.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this. Look, first off, be secure in yourself and in your spouse. Be secure. All that insecurity, watching that Issa Rae versus Lawrence, that shit is out the window. At these times, you got to be secure. Because if you ain't secure, somebody else will be. Secondly, like I said last time, be an asset, not a liability. And thirdly, look, we ain't got time for the extra stuff. Like they said, pick your battles. If you already know how that person is, then there is no issue. If you trying to figure them out, you better listen to what they got to say. Because they're gonna tell you everything you want to know.
Telling you.
Crow.
Nah, the question is not if they're not telling you. The question is if you are you listening. Because there's a difference between hearing somebody and listening to them.
That's true.
Learned that a long time ago. I can hear what you said all day, but if I ain't listening to you, it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. So at the end of the day, communicate, listen. Them 6 letters. If you take the word listen and rearrange it, it spells silent. You got to shut the hell up and listen. So that's my advice for y'all tonight.
So I'm gonna wrap this up by first saying that I don't know if we addressed this last time, but my bro K-Law did beat cancer, so I just want to give him a handshake and a hand clap because he did what he had to do, and he is now cancer free again. So congratulations to you, K-Law. My boy Corey.
Yeah, the hair's starting to grow back.
That's about time. You're looking rough. My boy Corey is getting married in November, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations to my boy Corey. He is not. I have not got fitted for my tux yet, but after this pandemic is over, after this pandemic is over, we're going to get that handled.
Put him in a lime green tuck.
So yeah, we're gonna celebrate that, and I just want to thank everyone for tuning in because you did not have to, especially with what's going on right now. Thank you, and please tune in for episode 3 because Kayla said something that's very important. This is not Issa Rae and Lawrence. This is not social media. This is not media. This is real life, and we will address that in the next episode. So thank y'all for tuning in, and we will address a lot of those points in the next episode. And I just want to wrap this up by saying thank you. Stay safe, social distance. Do not go to those kickbacks. Do not go to those barbecues because your health is more important than 30 minutes of eating barbecue. And that's all. Y'all
Don't be like E.
Right.
Easy.